let's see another medium level problem from LeetCode. It's a decode wedge. So let's try to understand this problem first. So here there is a string given 1 2, and we want to know how many ways we can decode this string. And here in a 1 2 we can use 1 for like A and 2 the B. So if I take 1 2, then I can form 1 for A and 2 for B, AB. So I can form a string AB from this 1 2. So the one way to decode. Another way is, for the 12 itself, that can be decoded as a L, another a string L. So there are two ways to decode this 1 to a string. So that's actually we need to find out that count. And if you see this example here, 2 to 6, from 2 to 6, this 2 is B, another 2 is B, and the 6 is F. So 2 to B, so 2 to 6, so it's a BBF. So that is a one way, one string, one complete string can be formed using 2 to 6 each letter. So this is the one way. And if another way is, we can take 2 separately, that's B, and the 26 separately, that's G, BG. So that's the another second way. Third way we can decode is, we can take 2 2 and then 6. So for 2 2 it's a V and then 6 F. So there are total 3 ways to decode 2 to 6. And if you see any string starting with 0, then we want to return 0 over there. So in order to solve this problem, I'm going to use a DP mechanism for this. So for this, what I do, for the string, I'll take this string and check the length of this string. So whatever the string length plus 1, I will create the memory for that. That's a variable, and then from there I'll start adding the logic. So let's understand the strategy, and then after that we'll write the code. So let's move to the another screen. So if you see this screen, like let's say there is a string given 1, just a one digit 1. So length is 1. So I will create a DP variable, array. I'll create an array of size 2. So for given string is 1 and it's a 2 block I will create, that is array, and in 2 block I'll just initialize with 1 1, and at the end I can just return this 1, and that is the answer. So for the 1, there is just only one way to decode. If I take 2, for the 2 there is just only one way to decode. For the 9, there is just only one way to decode, because there is a single digit. If there is a single digit, then there is just only one way, and I'll return this one for the 1 digit. What about the 2 digit? So let's take another example, 12, and for the 12 I want to know what are the ways to decode this string 12. So one way is AB, 1 is A, B is, and 2 is B, AB. And if I take 1 2, then that can be formed as a L. So there are 2 ways. So how to write the code for this? Again, this is a 2 digit. Then I will create an array of this length plus 1. So if it is 2 digit, then I want the array size 3. So I will create the 3 block here. And now see how I add the logic for the third block. The first and second block I will initialize with 1 1 1. So it's very much similar, 1 1. Then my next logic is, what I do from the 1 2, I will run a loop, and a 1 2 I will take a single digit and the 2 digit concept. So So the last one, the last, this 2, I will take that, I will say that that's a 1 digit. So 1 digit is 2. I'll just extract from this string, this 2 is 1 digit, and 1 2, that will be 2 digit. So I will so from this string I will extract, and I will get 2 variable. 1 digit contain 2, and the 2 digit contain 12 itself. Okay, that's good. Then I will check, for the 1 digit, I will check the 1 digit is between 1 to 9. Yes, 2 is between 1 to 9. So if the 2 is between 1 to 9, then in this block I will go back one back, and whatever the number here, I'll just add whatever is here. So in the beginning, in this block has just 0. So in this block has 0, and in a 1 digit, the 2 is, this 2 is between 1 to 9. Then I will go back here, take 1, add it here. So now this becomes 1. That's done. 1 digit work is done. Then I will check for the 2 digit. I'll check the 2 digit, that's a 12. It is greater than equal to 10 and less than equal to 26. If it is the case, is 12 is greater than 10 and also less than 26. So in this case, what I do, I'll go just 2 step back. Not this is 1 step, 2 step back, and whatever the number here, I will take this and add it here. I will get the solution. Now there are just 2 ways to decode this. Okay, let's take another example, 10. So for the 10, 1 is A, but for the 0 there is nothing. So we cannot decode the string in that way, because 1 we can put A, but for 0 we cannot do anything. So we cannot decode in that way. Now if I take the 1 0 together, then 1 10 is J. So there is a one way. So for this, answer is 1. How do I do? For this 2, again 2, I will create 2 plus 1, 3 block of the array. First block I will initialize with 1 1, and in the initially, this block will be 0. And what I do, I will take 1 digit, I will extract 1 digit and 2 digit from here. So 0 is 1 digit, and in a 2 digit 10 itself. In a loop, I will check 1 digit. 1 digit is that is, I'll check that is the greater than 1 and the less than 9. No, so 0 is not between the 1 and 9. So if it is not between 1 and 9, then so in that case, in that case it will not check and go in a previous. It will not do anything for that. So it will not do anything. So for the 10, it will take, if you take the 2 digit 10, then we'll check 10 is greater than 10, less than 26. Yes, it is in. Then it will go back 2 step back here, and whatever is the number here, it will add there. So I'll put it 1. So 1 and then 0 1, and this total way of decode is 1. In the similar way, see the last example and we'll see exactly the same code. For 2 to 6, there are 3 items. Then I need a 4 block. So I have 4 block, and initially, this will be 0. So let me bring this. Yeah. So this will be initially 0, and again this will be 0 initially. Okay, so 4 block, and for this 2 to 6, there are total 3 ways to decode. BBF, this one way, the second way, and this is the third way. There are third way to decode. So for this, I created the array, and then I initializes to block 1 1. That's fine. And then I will take first this 2 2, and in the 2 2, digit 1 is 2 and digit 2 is 22. So I'll check digit 1 2 condition. It's a greater than 1, less than equal to 9. Yes, it is between that. Then go to the previous block, and in this case we are here. So go to the previous block 1 and 1 and 0 1, so we'll put it 1 here. Okay, that's done. Now we'll check 2 is greater than 10 equal to, that's the second condition for the digit 2. So in a digit 2 we have 22, so 22 is greater than equal to 10, less than equal to 26, and this is the case, then we'll go two block back here, 1, and whatever is here I will add it in this place, so 1 and 1 2. So that's done. We'll move the I pointer again further, and then and the next time digit 1 had 6 and digit 2 has 26, so again 6 is between 1 to 9, and that's why from here I will go back one step, and whatever is there and whatever is there I'll just add, and so this becomes 2. The second thing is now digit 2, so digit 2 is 26, and 26 is greater than equal to 10, and it's between 10 and 26, so in that case I will go back 2 step, so 1 2 here 1, and this 2 3, so total way is 3. So in this way, we are utilizing the previous result here, and this is very efficient way to solve this problem. This is just a order of n. We are solving this thing, so let's write the code. So let me bring this screen side by side, then it will be easy to understand. Okay, it looks better now. Okay, so the first of all we'll check if this size is 0, so I can check that the corner case here, like if length of s is equal to 0, or if there is a 0 in the string itself in the beginning, so I can check or s 0 is equal to 0. So there is a 0 ways to decode, you cannot decode that, so just return 0 here. Okay, the next thing is like if the block, whatever the block, we need to create the array, so I'm going to create the array for that, so I'll just say dp, and I'll say the make and the array of int, and the length of this s plus 1 okay, and what I do, dp 0 is equal to 1, dp 1 is equal to 1, so just for the 1, let's say I create 2 block, I initialize with 1. So in any case, I'm creating the 2 block. If the size is 1, then I'm creating the 2 block, size is 2, 3 block. So in first 2 block I'm initializing with 1 1, and then run the loop again. So for I will say that I is equal to 2, and I less than equal to 2, I plus plus, and I will have just 2 conditions, and then I will return this dp and then length of s. I'll add the 2 condition, and then just will run this based on this example. So if okay, I will take the digit 1 and digit 2, so if this is the 1, there is only 1 item, then okay, it will not go to the for loop, and just it will return from here, so that's fine. But if you have this 2 12, then we need to take the 2 digit, this 2. Then what I do, I'll just say digit 1. So digit 1 is equal to whatever, where is the I, so from the S, I colon, or let's see, I is equal to, so I can just say I minus 1 to I. So that's the digit 1. So let's say example, in this case I is equal to 2, and the condition is 2. So 2 is, so this condition we need to modify this condition, length of, yes, so length of S. So length of S, in this case length of S is 2, 1 2, length is 2. So I is 2, 2 less than equal to S, that is satisfied. So in this case I is equal to 2, then when I do I minus 1, that means 2 minus 1, 2 minus 1 is 1, 1 2, so 1 is so 0 1, so 2 at that index. So from this, from here to I, and I is a 2, so 1 2 2. If I say the 2, then if I want to take extract this 2, then I have to give the length plus 1 here. So that's why index is 1 and extracting from 1 to 2, that means I will get 2. So that's what we are getting, digit 1 we get that, digit 2 is I minus 2 to I. So for here again I is at 2, so I is 2. If I say I 2 minus 2, then I will go to the 0 here, 0 2 I 2, that means I will extract 1 2. So this 2 line is just extracting 2 and 1, that's digit 1 and digit 2. And then condition is here, like digit 1 less than or greater than equal to 1, and digit 1 less than equal to 9. Then in this case dpi plus dpi plus dpi minus 1. So digit 1s I like this, in this case example 2, so 1 digit, and the 2 is greater than 1 and less than equal to 9, in this range, digit 1 is in this range, then we'll go back here, digit 1, and whatever this value add to the current. So dpi plus, that is dpi plus dpi minus 1, so add that one. So that's all. And another logic is just copy paste, and I can just put digit 2 here, digit 2 greater than equal to 10 and digit 2 less than equal to 26. In this case go back to a step back and add to the dpi, and that's all. So if you take this example 1 1 2, or let's say, yeah, take this example 1 2. So for this 2, we added went back to this, and initially it was 0, so 1 and 0 1, and if you take 2 12, then it will go back again 1, and there was already 1 here, so 1 plus 1 2. So that's the answer. Let's run it and check for this any syntax error. Accepted, submit. Yeah, that's all. That's a very easy solution, and this can easily be converted to the Java code also. So that's all for now. Thank you.